You good to go, or how do you feel about this Saturday?
I'm not sure yet.
Why are you not sure yet?
I'm not sure if I'm ready to go.
So are you feeling some limitations in your knee? Or
I just need to, get some more reps just to see where I'm at.
Were you able to do more today than before the bye week?
Yeah, I did a lot more before the bye week. Didn't practice at all, and today, I got some reps in team, so it's good to get out there.
How cumbersome is a knee brace to play with? I know you did it last year, but does it affect you? Make you feel less explosive?
It adds limitations, just so it can keep that knee secure. But the biggest thing is keeping it secure and keeping it locked in, and just preventing any more hyperextensions or any more weird movements. Yeah.
Is it one thing to practice with it? Another thing to get hit on it. You think that you need to see that?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get hit before Sunday, so or in practice at all the rest of the year. But it definitely is. I would say probably something different to get hit on it. But that's another reason the braces on, just maybe to kind of protect it and absorb some of that.
Is there urgency to play this week, or could you say it's about? Sorry. Is there urgency to play this week, or is there a consideration to maybe give another week of rest, or?
I would say there is urgency, but I think what's important is just making sure my knee is good and ready to go. I think that's the priority. The priority is the long run. Our plan is to play deep into the playoffs, so the long game is definitely the priority.
how hard has that been for you to get there? Because I know you're the type of guy that doesn't like to come off the field. It sounds like that's the coaching staff saying some of that to you.
I'll say it again. I'm sorry.
I said I know how hard it is for you to typically take yourself off the field. How much of that is the coaching staff over the years sort of talking you through the importance of having you late in the season and the postseason?
I think it's just I think it's just kind of we're all on the same page. I think we all know the importance of just having me down the run and just being as healthy as possible down the run. There's no point of going out there and making it worse for week 8, 9, 10. You know what I mean? We worried about that second half of the season and the playoffs.
What do you remember about the significance of you guys winning as rookies at Lambeau in 2016?
Yeah, it was a fun game. We got up there, ran the ball well. It was tough. I remember Dak broke some record to T-Dub. I remember just going up there in a hostile environment and getting a win as a young football team. So, that was definitely a fun part of that rookie year.
Do you need practice this week in order to play on Sunday, or will it be like a field thing on Saturday, see how you feel, and then more of a game time decision?
I think going into this week, we definitely want it to be important. I did get some practice reps to see how I feel before throwing me out there, and I've already practiced. So I practiced today. See how we're feeling tomorrow. Be back out there tomorrow on Thursday, and we'll go from there.
I think there's a lot of conversation about where OBJ is going to play. Micah and him are tweeting back and forth to each other. How much do y'all talk about in the locker room, and what would it be like if he came here?
That's something we've talked about, here and there. We know the type of player Odell is. The type, how explosive he can be, and what he can be for this offense. So, it'd be great to get him down here in Dallas. Just another weapon in our little repertoire. So, hopefully we get OBJ to Dallas.
You got to play with him in the Pro Bowl. What was that like?
I don't know if Pro Bowl really count.
Just being around him, his personality, and do you think that he would make a lot of sense in this locker room?
No, yeah. I'm friends with OBJ. He definitely would fit in this locker room. I don't know if there would be guys that wouldn't fit in this locker room. We got a good group of guys, but he definitely would fit in. He's a competitor. He plays hard and obviously very talented. And we want him. We want OBJ.
And Mike talked to you guys about his personal history in Green Bay, and you might have to answer some questions about that. And here's one. Given his history up there and the personal significance of the game and the return to him, where does that rank among your priority as a player to win for him or to be motivated to play well for him?
Hold on, that was a long question.
Mike's going up to Green Bay for the first time since they fired him there after 13 years. what's the significance to the players of that as far as being motivated on his behalf?
I mean, when you spend a lot of time somewhere, every place becomes important to you, and I can only imagine what the feeling for him is to go back up there and kind of being on the other side, and I think it's super important for everyone in this locker room to go out there and do everything we could do to get him a win, and I mean, main focus is the Super Bowl, but I mean this week we definitely got to get that win.
How has your relationship with Coach evolved? I mean, Aaron Rodgers even talked about it this week, that they would have some heated discussions, hug it out, and say, "I love you." Do you have that type of relationship? And obviously, they had a lot more years together, but what has his relationship been like over the last couple of years, and how has it evolved?
I'd say probably the first couple of years is kind of like filling each other out, just like any relationship, and I mean, I'd say, definitely have gotten closer over the years and, gotten to know him a lot better. And no heated conversations, but a lot of good laughs.
What stands out about him as a coach?
I would say what stands out about him is just his dedication to the players. His whole schedule is just around, keeping us fresh and having us ready to go once playoffs come around. And I would say, he's taken when we have a leadership group and we can give him some feedback and he takes the constructive criticism and I mean he even lets us get our way sometimes. So I mean that's greatly appreciated. Everything is centered around. You always hear support the 48. He always about supporting his team and doing whatever we need to do or whatever he can do for us to have us ready on Sunday.
What has been some of that feedback?
Some in-house stuff.
Is the ratio the same one you wore last year?
It's kind of is. It got a couple different straps, but it's basically the same.
Is it a little bigger?
No, it's actually smaller.
Does the surface matter where you're going and playing? Mike's talking about the grass and it's slippery up there and the cleats you got to wear. Does that matter at all? Impact your knee and what you're thinking?
No.
What do you tell the young guys about playing at Lambeau? Because it has such a storied history and such a passionate fan base. And obviously Mike's return is going to be big.
Just soak it all up. I don't know, if it could be more hostile than going playing in Philly. I don't remember it being that type of environment. But I mean, just soak it all up. It's definitely a historical stadium. You walk in there, there's no advertisers, anything. I mean, it's super cool. Definitely a cool stadium.
Thanks, Zeke.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.